Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy and I'm going to do a quick color test on the set of coasters. I was thinking about some colors I used recently and I thought how cool it would be if I used Isadora. And so I decided to incorporate some of those types of colors in the middle. So first color is Diox Purple, which is Atelier Free Flow. These will be pretty similar colors to the bloom I recently did, except for the middle will be different. This is Mayan Gold. That's a PrizmPour color from Colourarte. My camera keeps trying to blur instead of focus. Next up is Isadora, which is a Bling It color. It's a beautiful yellow diamond color. And then I'm going to use Interference Gold from Colourarte. So don't forget there is a 20% off, there's a 20% discount code for Colourarte in the description box below. Anything from the website, it's Mandy1120. There's also other links below for pixel paint designs where I get my Floetrol. That is Amsterdam Turquoise Blue. The last color is Mauve by Holbein. All my regular tube paints, for the most part, I get from Blick. I also have a link for Blick below as well. Okay, everyone, I think I forgot to tell you that I put Magenta in here too. So, oopsie, sorry about that. I will review the colors as I lay them down though. So obviously we're using the bloom recipe. I do have a video below where I show you what ingredients I usually use. So I was using not eggshell, that was Glidden Premium and Satin. So we've got Diox Purple, Magenta, I think I just completely forgot to tell you guys, Mayan Gold, Isadora, she's the star of the bloom show for this one. She's just so pretty, look at that. I really love the Bling It colors. Interference Gold, which is also a Bling It from Colourarte. Turquoise Blue from Amsterdam. Of course, Bubbles. Mauve from Holbein. Really beautiful color. Holbein colors are really gorgeous. So I've been doing a few variations on similar like acrylic colors, regular acrylic colors. Using a white cell activator, which is M gram titanium white. I am using the world's smallest blower to blow out the bloom. It works really great on coasters, but not much larger sizes. And all I'm doing there, where I put my big head in the way, all I'm doing there is trying to spread out some of that lacing. So sorry, I didn't do a good job keeping in frame. Sometimes I have to tilt it or I drag my hair into it. Paint pouring struggles, right? So I'm just breaking up a little bit of the surface tension in the middle, very gently with a turkey baster. That seems to work well for me. If I don't blow it through something like that, I tend to blow it a little bit too hard. And then I blow down into the pillow. So don't forget about the discount codes and the links below. Of course, my cell activator is mixed with Australian Floetrol, which I get from Pixel Paint Designs, ships from here in the US, and it's honestly a great price. And so if you're looking for some Australian Floetrol, look no further, and you can save 10%, so that's a win. So I really loved the way these turned out, and I was really impressed with the way that Isadora worked with these colors. I just randomly thought, why not put Isadora in those colors? You know, once you mix up some colors, sometimes you want to try different things with similar colors because you already have freshly mixed up paint. And I was like, yeah, Isadora would be lovely. It's a beautiful color. And I love the Bling It line from Colourarte. Of course, I love the interference colors, but You know, Isadora is a beautiful, beautiful yellow. So, hope you guys like them. I really think they're going to be gorgeous resin. Sometimes it's fun, since I need to restock my Etsy shop anyway, sometimes it's fun to play around with colors on something small because you can see how well they play together. So here's the second one. I obviously sped this up quite a bit for the sake of time. And I had to zoom you out a little bit initially, otherwise the stupid autofocus goes bananas. So I tried to zoom you in a little bit when we get to the detail of the bloom. There we go. So Diox Purple from Atelier Free Flow. The Magenta is also Atelier Free Flow. They have really great, rich free flow colors. I really like them. Their Diox Purple is also my favorite shade of Diox Purple. Mayan Gold, Isadora, such a pretty little thing. Interference Gold. And here comes Turquoise Blue. Oops, bubbles first. All right, Turquoise Blue, and then Mauve. And then we're going to do our white cell activator. I think this is a super fun color combination, and you can just mix up what you put in the middle, and it's a lot of fun to see the different results, you know. So thanks for joining me on my experiments. One of these ends up not showing as much magenta and yellow as the others, but I think they still match. So they're going to be really beautiful under resin. I haven't resined them yet, but just a reminder, in addition to the discount codes below, there's also a link to my Facebook group. So I do post like dried results and that kind of stuff, eventually resin results in that group. And there's a lot of wonderful artists that share their work and their videos and all that. So I also do post like when new sets come out from Colourarte. I usually post those updates there along with a coupon code. So if you're looking to be part of a fluid art group, we would love to have you. And of course, if you are a fluid artist, you're welcome to share your content, relevant content as well. So feel free to jump in. So there was just a couple bubbles I had to pop. This is the one that doesn't have a lot of the yellow or the magenta. I think I used probably too much of the color on the top with the mauve and the turquoise blue, but I still think it's really beautiful. And one of my favorite things about the M-gram cell activator, especially on a small scale like this, is you get really good clean lines and lacing. So I really, really like it. I have some colors that I want to try. I think I have a turquoise that I want to try. I haven't done it yet, but so far I've only tried the titanium white and the lamp black, but I have asked other people who use it if the colors work well, and they've said yes. So I just have to have a little time to tinker with it. And thankfully, since I need to restock my Etsy store, it's always fun to tinker with it on a small scale first, like with coasters or something. So that should give us a little bit more experiment time, you know. So don't forget to mark your calendars for our upcoming collaboration this Sunday. You'll want to join the premieres so that you can get the key phrases. If you can't make all of the premieres, just make sure if you rewatch the videos that you get the key phrase necessary for the prize. So I think we start at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I do have a quick video where you can see some of the details and see all the artists involved. So it should be a great time. Some really great artists, a lot of diversity in the art, and should be a great time for everyone. Plus, the prizes that you can win are pretty phenomenal. So don't miss out. All right, I have a little bit too much cell activator over here in the corner. So you can see, maybe you can't see because I keep putting my big head in the way, but I'm trying to break it up a little bit. It doesn't look bad, but the problem with having too much in a corner like that is sometimes, because it's thinner than the rest of your paint, it can like pool and pull as it dries, and it can make things dry kind of funky. So that's why I try to break it up a little bit so it doesn't have difficulty as it dries. So, but I love these. They're so pretty. And I know you can't see the detail up close, except for the brief little close-up. But the Isadora and the Interference Gold and the Mayan Gold just add this really beautiful pop of color and shimmer. And because we're using shimmering paints and non-shimmering paints, it creates a lot of depth. So I really like it. So hopefully you guys enjoy these experiments. I've always enjoyed doing coasters as a means to, of course, I have boxes and boxes of them, so I have to do them eventually anyway, but it helps to get an idea of like colors that go well together. It's also a really good way to use up paint when you have a lot mixed up that needs to be used. But it gives you an idea of what you might want to do on a larger scale later on. So I always video them most of the time, because then I have a way to go back, almost like a video journal, to go back and see, okay, what order did I layer them in? What colors did I use? How did it work? Did it not work? And you can always go in and change up the order a little bit. So I actually kind of keep a running list of what has worked well, some things I still want to try. So constantly filming things helps me remember, because you always think you're going to remember what you did, excuse me, but you're not going to. You do enough artwork. I can probably forget what I did 3 or 4 days ago, because or you forget the order you put it in. You might know exactly what colors you use, but you may forget the order. So it's just super valuable to me to try to film as much of it as possible, because then I have an idea of exactly how I did it. I can try to duplicate, sort of. You can't really entirely duplicate things, but I can try to duplicate the colors, the color scheme, or mix it up a little. Like, this color scheme worked great. Similar to what we're doing here. This color scheme worked great. What happens if we switch out our sparklies and do a different color scheme? Like, this yellow gold theme is completely different than what I did before. And if you saw a set I did a while back where I did kind of the reds and the deep blues, it gave me an idea. I have a lot of pigments that are mixed up and they're a little too thin. So I was like, I could follow that similar idea and do a bunch of different colors, where I use a blue black and another color, another paint color, and just interchange some of the other things, use some titanium white or whatever. So it just helps you broaden your horizons a little bit and figure out what might work great. And you also take a few more risks with something small than you would with something larger. You know, I feel like I have to really be committed to a color pattern or a color scheme on a 12 or 16 inch piece versus just doing a cool little set. So I really enjoy practicing with them sometimes. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. I do have a close-up coming up for you. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I've been showing you the close-ups along the way. I had to move them to dry, so I've been trying to show you each one as we go. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope to see you guys at our collaboration. Bye.